YouTube! Yeah, what's good, everybody? Aphectz here. Today I'm back with another video. Now today we're going to be going over Panthers gun bunch offset. You know what I'm saying? See a lot of pro players running it, a lot of good players that are in bunch are running it. Probably the most popular bunch this year. You obviously have Seahawks bunch 2 and Atlanta bunch. Some people like running Pats bunch because they get to run Pat strips tight end and wide off trips Pats as well. But mainly people are going to be running bunch offset because you can audible down to I-form close and weak box people, right? You can audible down to weak close flex. Good running plays here. You can audible down to I-form close, I-form tight, and you also have probably the best play in bunch, which is double post, and you have the S post out of PA Dig Fork, right? Hold on, my cat. So first things first, we're gonna go over the audibles, right? Double post flood of halfback under and PA Dig Fork. I won't go over flood in this these part 1 and part 2 because you already saw flood in the Seahawks bunch. I might just go over it briefly though. But for this, right, to audible down, what you want to do is you want to have a halfback at wide receiver. So it's very good now that we have Reggie Bush in Mutt. So basically your best catching halfback or route running halfback you want to have at like probably receiver. If you guys have a backfield mismatch though, you want to have him at your halfback. I don't have it here, but it's basically gonna cook man coverage when they put a linebacker or a safety up against your halfback, right? So you want a deep route runner right here with very good deep route running, higher than 90. Over here in the middle, you want a slot receiver with slot-o-matic preferred, but you don't have to. Like, but versus bench press it is, but bench press is supposedly gonna get nerfed. So yeah, there's that. And you want your tight end to have tight end apprentice. Now first play we're gonna go over is double post. I'm gonna go over versus random play first, just a little bit to show like you can audible down versus certain weak box formations, which what I mean by weak box is basically 6 DBs, right? So this is not 6 DBs. Let me put this guy right here. So you would basically, for this, your regular setup is going to be setup 1, which is basically to just drag your wide receiver. Now the reads here you're looking for the high low from the left, right to left, which is the drag coming across. If they have a cloud flat on that side, the cloud flat is going to back up to play that C route, and you have the drag underneath. If they have a cloud flat on both sides, you're going to look at the tight end route. That tight end is basically going on a flat before he makes that little cut, so you can throw it and basically just catch it as if he's on a flat route. Quick versus cloud flats and stuff like that, or versus no flat over there, and just easily throw it. Now that little wheel on that tight end is good versus cover 2 because you can throw it versus cover 2 as well, right? This double post route, that little post route, it looks bad, but that is the best route in this game. It beats man coverage, it gets underneath the zones, kind of like the mesh post route, but it's a little bit better because it takes like a little cut that's a little bit sharper. And then you have your running back little like underneath route it's always going to get open unless there's a zone there, and even if there's like a flat over there, like a hard flat, you throw it before it hits the hard flat and you just cut it up the field. So there's your reads. You know what I'm saying? Easy money. First thing you're going to look for, man coverage. You see man coverage, you hit that little drag route. If you have slot-o-matic, you won't, like, bench press will be a little bit harder to bench press you because you're gonna light up off the animation. I mean off the what's it called? The snap. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to bench press you. So that's the setup number 1. Now this looks like man coverage, so I would put, well, it's either man coverage or mid blitz or DB fire, something like that, right? So what I would do, so you see something like this where it's multiple DBs, you audible down to I-form, and you basically just run stretch, audible down to I-form. And in practice mode, I don't know if you get weak boxed in practice mode, but in like regular Mutt, like basically they'll get weak box, which makes it so they're gonna run super slow motion, and your guys are gonna be way faster than them. So same thing again, you see something like this, something heavy like that, just run up the field, I-form close, stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop and go that. If they use it and click on, you can stop and go that. If you have better stick than me, boom, easy money. Now something like this, it's like a man up 3 deep. Obviously they're not going to come out a man up 3 deep in the real game, but something like this, anything that you can run from, basically you can any formation that you think you can run on, you can basically just audible down. If you're trying to get a first down or something, you can just audible down, basically anything like that, right? That's basically what the audible down is. That's probably why Panthers bunch is one of the best bunches in the game, right? So you see something like this again, you can audible down, right? But I'm not going to do it, but something like this you can audible down. And now if this looks probably like a man coverage blitz, right? So what you would do is another setup just to basically attack the blitz would basically be, instead of dragging this guy, you want to flat the tight end, block your running back just in case they're blitzing, motion over this slant, and basically slant is going to get open versus man, the double post is going to get open versus man, and then the corner route is going to get open versus man. So you have this right there. Easy money. Now that's what you do if you think there's a blitz coming and you want to have basically another route to get open versus man. You could block both, but you don't usually need to block both this year to pick up the blitz unless they're sending heavy pressure. So that, but just simple setup, boom, like that. Just looking, got the running back route underneath. And if you have backfield mismatch, or if you have like what's that backfield thing that makes you run routes better, I think it's mismatch, yeah. You're basically going to get a little light up and he's going to run his route a little bit crispier, because sometimes there's a slow throw animation versus running backs without backfield mismatch. See right there, the safety was manned up to the tight end on that play, and he wasn't moved, so you can basically do that. Super simple, right? See that right there, you just throw it and then air truck. Now, soon as you catch that flat route, what you want to do, I want to show you guys right here. This is basically what a lot of good players do. Soon as they catch that air truck, that's a pick. That would be a pick on a click on, right? I was just throwing the flat regardless, but don't do that, right? I want to show you guys right here. I want to take this and then air truck. I can't do it. Why am I not able to air truck right now? But you want to basically, like, if you have who can air truck? Finley can air truck. Tony G can't. He can't air truck. It's like air truck is super slow. Finley can and Jimmy Graham can. Basically want right there. That double post route gets open versus like everything. Even that guy matched, that a linebacker matched to him and he got open. And you also have the C route that you can hit over the side right there, versus like curls or hard flats, or basically like versus a hook zone and a deep third that's not over there. You can, and then if versus man coverage too, you can throw it on break. Now, if you throw it on break versus man coverage, you kind of want a good route runner there. If not, what you want to do is you want to make sure you throw it on break and then you throw it, lead pass it towards the sideline, away from the receiver. I mean, away from the defender. Lead pass it down and away. About, what is that, 9 o'clock? So, also what you have this double post route. Easy money. You can kind of tell if nobody's guarding it. The reason why I'm throwing it, if the user takes the drag or the running back route and the user's playing low, you can throw the double post. If the user's playing high, it's just simple. You see how like easy the reads are? It's basically drag that way, running back that way, tight end going that way, post coming in, and then you have, you know what I'm saying? And then also think about all of that is, let's say you get bagged, right? Let's say, okay, miss your read, miss your running back read, miss everything. You still have the scramble, right? You have the scramble for a few yards with Lamar, right? So now if they're containing you, also another little thing versus bunch, a lot of people like to contain you and not put a spy so they don't have to, because you need a lot of defenders when people send out 5 routes, so they like to contain you. So if they contain you, what you want to do is you want to step up in the pocket instead. Obviously they just sent like, that was like 6 people, right? But if they do contain you, right, what you want to do is you want to step up in the pocket and run straight up the middle, because a lot of people like to do that. They like to contain you, so if you scramble outside, they can basically the contains will grab you. But if you see them containing you a lot, basically you just step up in the pocket and then run right through the middle. I threw that a little bit late. What you want to do is throw that early. Sometimes you want to lowball it just because like sometimes, oh, that's man coverage. I'm gonna toast man coverage. Never mind, I got under pressure and accurate and he threw it the wrong way. But sometimes and I forgot to drag the other guy, so those 2 people going, it was a crossing route as well. But yeah, you got this double post route. Sometimes you lowball it right there. If the user like just fully goes to the drag route or something, just lowball it, so it's a little bit easier, because you have to get that, you have to get a little bit of the dive and catch animation. Not lucky, but like you have to get the dive and catch animation. So that's that. We're gonna go over PA dig fork as well. I'll show you guys versus like random play again, and then I'll show you guys versus specific setups. You can always audible down to stretch or dive. Pretty easy. Now, PA dig fork versus any other play. What's it called? You also have this setup as well. You can block your running back. You can put this guy on a curl, put this guy on a drag, right? Or you can leave the running back route not blocked. Put X on a curl and that on the drag. So you have the high low again, but it's easier for some people to see, right? You have that drag right there. It opens up versus man coverage, and also right versus zone. You can basically, if there's somebody right there, I missed my drag route. You see, I missed my drag route. What that does is it backs up that cloud or whatever zone is over there, and then you have a window to throw the drag or the curl, right? Easy money. Take this drag. Now, also, when you want to throw that drag, you want to lead past it like up if you're wide open. Basically, if it's not a tight window throw, you want to lead past that drag up. So you have this little curl and this little drag right there. I just but moving on to the next play. Moving on to the next play. That was man coverage. We're moving on to the next play. So we got PA dig fork, right? So versus PA dig fork. And the reason why I'm showing you versus random play, I just want to show you guys a little bit different setups, and then I'm going to show specifically versus certain setups, right? So versus like this, right? Setup number 1, you got your tight end on your crosser. You got the in route from X and then smart route it. So you put it on the in route, right? And then you smart route it, which would be Y, B, and then RB to basically make it a 10-yard in route, basically. And then, so you got the tight end on the crosser. And then you have this little smart route. You smart route the little S post. And then you just motion it out. And then you just hike it, right? So you got the tight end on the crosser, right? You got the in route coming in. And smart route in routes is like always going to get open. It's like that's probably the best route in this game, but to get a first down, right? You see people put a smart route in route on 4th and 26 and get it open. But so you got the tight end on the crosser, and then you got the blocked running back, or you can put the running back on an option versus man coverage. You can motion this guy out, or you don't have to, but the motion just creates a little bit more space. You got this tight end on a crosser. Now versus man coverage, that tight end on a crosser is gonna really get open. I'll show you guys like after this. So versus man coverage, it's really gonna get open. You got this running. You can put the running back on a curl. You can put the running back on an option. You can put the running back on a little swing route, basically, just in case. Because some people like to just, if they start seeing you do this a lot and block your running back, they won't even put a flat out there. They'll send the guy off the edge over there. So you can do a lot of things, right? So you got this little motion. That was smart route. You can hit this corner route as well. This is mainly a man coverage killer, right? This is mainly a man coverage killer because it's 3 different man beating routes. Move, Poppy. Move, buddy. So yeah, so you got this route right here. Boom, right there. Same thing. Tight end on crosser. Motioned out this guy right here. And that's man coverage, right? Yeah, that's man coverage. I just got sacked versus man coverage. So I just got sacked versus man coverage, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to show you guys versus man coverage. I'll show it, like I said, I'm going to show it after. But right here, motion this guy out. You got this right here. I might be picked. That would be click on and picked. Also because the throw was a little bit bad, but that was just that guy kind of backed up. So right here you got the tight end on the crosser. Same setup, easy money. Also you can, what's it called? You can, same kind of thing as the other play, right? If you see them, this tight end crosser just gets open versus everything. But if you see them like playing heavy man coverage on you, what you want to do, put this tight end on the flat, right? And then tight end on the flat, put this guy on a slant, and then if this is playing heavy man coverage, and then you have this, so you have this versus here. You see that fork route? Fork route is gonna get open versus man coverage and zone coverage, right? You have a little window for zone coverage as well, but you really have a window for man coverage like that. You see how I just toast man coverage, and that was cover 1, no adjustment. So that was a deep blue, deep middle third, right? So like I said, if you kind of recognize like they're playing man coverage on you a lot, run the same setup. The reason why you put the flat is to basically grab the attention of the purples from the safeties. You got this again, and look at look at it just toasted. Like he just that S post just toasts man coverage, and it toasts the top over. Only way they can stop it is if they deep half their middle third instead of like and put a deep half on that side, because the middle third you can throw it over the middle third basically, because you can lead pass it towards the sideline. So only thing about this is when you do that, you basically you're not going to be able to motion it out. The motion it out just creates more space, right? So it's more spacing. You motion this guy out, so you have the tight end coming over with the crosser, then you have the fork route, and then you have it coming over. My cat just blocked me. I couldn't even see anything. Blocked my computer screen. So yeah, so that's we'll go over it one more time. Obviously, so you got the in route, you got the crosser route, and then block you run it. This looks like man coverage, so yeah, it is man coverage right here. Lead pass it in the middle. That was a bad lead pass. Oh, under pressure. I was like, that was a bad lead pass. I lead passed it to the middle. I'll show you guys one more time, and then we'll show versus specific coverages, right? So, PA dig fork, right? Smart route. That guy, motion him out. In route, smart route. Right here, motion this guy out. I keep getting sacked. That's actually super annoying, bro. Why am I getting screamed at? And then he just takes it for 6. Oh, but I want to show that. I want to show that again real quick. Let me see what this is. Is this man coverage? I want to show it versus man. That's why. Cover 2 man, right? Let's say cover 2 man with this in a purple. I'll show it versus man. So if this is in man coverage, right? The tight end crosser is gonna get open versus man. The corner route is going to get open too, but it's just so you need like a medium route running for that corner route. So smart route this guy. I'll show you guys this, right? So see how you can lead past that all the way over there, and that's if they have like a deep middle in over there, you can do the same thing. You guys saw it before, but I like showing things multiple times. Now, obviously, you can still audible down to I form close whenever you want, and pretty much even versus a non-weak box formation, like you can still get good yards. You just run it all the way outside and you can still pick up your 8 to 12 yards. So that's why it's really good. You can audible down whenever you want. And I want to show versus like man coverage specifically. Boom, right here. So yeah, I'm just showing stretch because stretch is really good. If it like with dive, it's it's kind of self-explanatory. You're just running dive. You're not really doing anything too crazy. Obviously, you can do motions and stuff like that. Like what people like to motion they tight end. I just did something wrong, but I know people like to motion they tight end or something like that. Or was it the wide receiver? But I don't be running like that. I'm not gonna lie. So it's like, so what, you motion this guy in so you get more blocking, stuff like that. So now. Let's go over obviously 18 minutes. I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to show you guys versus like all coverages, like, but obviously not showing the coverages. Now let's show versus like certain specific coverages, right? So versus some certain specific coverages. Let's go what, like 4-3. So versus cover 3. Is there a cover 3 in here? I mean, that's buzz, but 3-4 cub. Is there a cover 3 that's like a cover 3 sky? No. Nickel. 3-3-5 wide. I guess we can do this one. Okay. Alright, so we can do that right there. So right. So versus cover 3. Hard flats, right? So cover 3 hard flats, same thing, right? It's the same exact setups, right? So you're using the same setups, and you just cover 3 hard flats. You're looking at your corner route. That's what you want to look. Cover 3 hard flats. You're looking. You basically your first read tight end, second read drag route, third read corner route, and then fourth read post route coming in over the middle. But it's faster than that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you see that. But you're looking at it, and you're looking at it faster. So first thing I look when I snap, okay, tight end, and I'm looking at post route right there. Boom, bang. Like that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, all right, my post, because you can quick hike this one setup, drag route, and you can hike it fast. You know what I'm saying? So people, you can hit them over the middle right that. You know what I'm saying? Quick hike double post easy. That's what a lot of people do. Like they're just quick hiking this play like this stock. You know what I'm saying? Obviously with the drag, but they're not doing, or with the slant, like with the slant over that, it's not doing anything too crazy, right? You got this right here, running back route. With backfield mismatch, he's going to run the route better. Take it up the middle of the field, he's going to get a better catch animation, right? So you got the drag route. So boom right there. You see hard flats. I see hard flats. Okay. Hard flats. I know this cloud is going to be open unless they put that that deep third in a cloud flat, right? I'm looking at it though, because if they put that deep third in the cloud flat, then this double post is going to get open. All I have to do is get time, right? So that's the little things you got to be looking at real quickly, right? So now versus clouds, right? So I see cloud flats. I look, oh, this tight end right wide open right here. Get that little speed burst truck animation. Take a 3-yard, turn it into 7-8. You know what I'm saying? So I see clouds right here, right? I see clouds. Okay. I just clicked the wrong button. I meant to click Y. That was terrible. And my drag wasn't out there. Don't be like me. So I see clouds, tight end. I missed my read on the tight end, but I hit the running back. Like you can do, yeah. It's okay to miss your read sometimes. That's why you got multiple. Like that's just what it is. You miss your read. Like so, clouds are here, right? Clouds, boom. Okay, miss my read on the tight end again. Yo, why is he getting under pressured like every single time? Is the Eagles' O-line this bad? I know they have Lane Johnson. Can't be like that. All right, this is just practice mode sheds. So right here, I miss it. Okay, boom right there. I know if the cloud starts backing up and I see the read on the tight end, then I know my drag is going to be coming across the middle of the field wide open. If it starts backing up, so if the cloud, if he starts backing up right there, I can hit this drag right there. And sometimes you want to lead pass it, no lead pass. Sometimes you want to lead pass it to the sideline. Sometimes you want to lead pass it up. Now, sometimes what you want to do is you want to lead pass it towards the sideline, right? And get a possession right there. So he's not going to be able to pick it. You'll take your 6 yards and you'll take it out of bounds, right? Like 2-minute drill, stuff like that. See right there. Take this curl route. Get the truck animation, the speed burst truck animation, the air truck, and take it up the field. Now, what's it called? That's pretty much it. Obviously, you have the same setup with the flat. You have the flat and the you can put this curl in you can put right here, which is basically a curl and a drag, right? So versus cloud flats, you can put this curl right there and then this drag, right? The reason what the curl is going to do is going to pull back that defender super hard. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? You're going to basically pull back that defender super hard so you can open up the window for the drag. So if they see their C route, so you can come right there. The same kind of thing as the corner route. It's doing the same exact thing. The only thing is, it's doing it a little better because sometimes you can have basically like sometimes you can so something like this, right? If they keep playing hard flats, a lot of people play cover 3 hard flats a lot. You can open up that window for that curl. That's because a lot of people play cover 3 hard flats. It's like a bend. They kind of like bend don't break. They'll give you the corner routes of like if you're gonna take them all the way. But like sometimes they won't. You know what I'm saying? They'll double flat that side. So they'll give you something like this, right? And you just take this up the middle. And the reason with that, if you low ball that and you don't possession, just catch it on the low ball. I'll show you guys real quick. My bad. I know some of you guys don't like the long videos, but some of you guys do. So right there, you take that in, and you can get a cat exactly. You can get something like that, which is basically really good right there. Now you're using that drag to basically get the flat's attention, simply like that. So boom, right there. See, you're looking right there over the middle. Now sometimes you want to low ball that over the middle, but you can usually get that perfect catch animation, right? And you can usually throw that right over there, right there. That's where you want to throw it. Sometimes when you throw it too much over to the side, it's not going to work. So you want to throw it right before it breaks. See, he's about to break right there. Boom, easy. Now, PA dig fork. Now, this versus man coverage. Let me show you this versus man coverage real quick. So versus cover 2 man, right? So let's say cover 2 man, two purples, right? Cover 2 man, 2 purples. If you got the double post route. So cover 2 man, 2 purples. Is double post, it's wide open. versus. It's a little, you want to lead past that a little bit more. I didn't lead past that well enough, I guess. But he has 90 deep route running. It's usually going to get open, especially versus a press, right? So something like that, double post, it gets open. Once he gets that break, throw out a sack. 25-minute video. I swear I tell myself nothing over 20 minutes, and I end up doing something over 20 minutes. It's just like worrying trend. But right here, got this double post, beats him, and it's a quick. The reason why this is good, right, is because look how fast you can do it. So I'm gonna set up the defense first. This is defense. This is me on defense. I put in 1 purple, 2 purple, right? Now this is me on offense. Drag route, quick hike. So versus man coverage, you can quick hike them right there. You know what I'm saying? And you can get them stuck on the D line sometimes. So that's why it's really good. Now the PA fork is basically gonna burn. So now PA dig fork, right, versus man coverage. Let's do this real quick. The PA dig fork, you guys saw it versus other coverages, but this is like a man coverage killer, right? So obviously you could do the flat slant route combo that I was telling you about as well, but this is specifically what am I talking about? So right here, let's just do something like this, right? They'll put a curl right there, and let's say they do the deep blue. This is like remember the big nickel video? Like people that were, whoever copped that big nickel ebook, a lot of people are gonna run stuff like this. This is good because this you can basically dominate with this, right? So you're gonna have to force them to curl that other side with the tight end route, because the tight end is basically gonna get open every time, right? You're gonna have to force them. They're gonna have to curl that side, right? Now if they don't curl, you got this every single time. So you're gonna have to force them to curl route that side. So what you're gonna have to do, right? So you're gonna hit them with that tight end route every single time versus man coverage. There's people that run man coverage every single time. So you force them to curl. So let's say they curl that guy and then they deep middle this guy, or they whatever they, I don't know how people gonna, you don't know how they're gonna make their adjustments, right? But let's say they try to use that to stop you. The thing about this fork route, right, is that no matter what, you can still, so something like this, right? This fork route, right? You can lead past it all the way to the sideline. And all you have to do is basically just throw it. I know some people be like, yo, you're throwing that all the way to the sideline. Yes, you lead past it all the way to the sideline. Stick all the way like that. Pause, like 1, 2, like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So you lead past that over the deep blue. Like, so let's say they curled this guy, right? In a 25-yard curl, right? And that's going to block the tight end. And then, so if they had something like that, and the safety's in a deep blue like that, right? Same thing, right? You have this smart routed fork route, and you're gonna get all the way open. Oh my God! Yo, he is blitzing. He is like, he's not even a blitzer, but he's like going crazy on my lineman. I'm watching it too. I'm literally watching. I'm about to double team him in practice, bro. This is insane. But yeah, so right here I'll show you guys this. So same thing. Let's say they curl this guy, right? And they keep that guy in the deep blue. What's gonna happen right here is a smart routed guy right here. It's just the S post is just gonna be so good, right? Yo, ain't no way. I'm putting spies. I just want to show you that even through the safety that's over there, you can basically do this. So I'm putting everybody in a spot. Putting everybody in a spot. So yeah, same thing. Boom, right there. Let's say they had a curl route for that guy. You can lead past this all the way to the sideline. And that's just easy money. Now that's like the best like man coverage beating route in this game, probably. One of the best ones was you have PA shot wheel from Trips, and then you have this S post. The S posts are really good this year, and that's even versus bench press. Only thing that, like, before bench press, this would get open every single time, and you had to basically you had to have a deep blue there, or you had to use your basically. Now, only thing versus bench press, when you're slow, you can't really run this route as good. And yeah, when you're slow, you can't really run this route as good. And sometimes they'll get this little hip, the arm on your hip animation, basically, where they'll press you at the line, they'll get the win. so your guy starts running slow, and then you'll be ahead of them, but they'll have their little hand on your hip, pause, you know what I'm saying, like if you have Dion or Denzel. So with those two guys, it's going to be a little tighter of a window throw, probably more rack ags and stuff like that. But that's it, simple. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. 30-minute video, I apologize, but bunch ebooks, you guys. It's a lot of explaining to do, because if you want to become a good bunch player, there's a lot of route combos you need to know. Flat slants, you know what I'm saying, out route, wheel route, like, you know what I'm saying, you got the hitch in the post, high low, you got the drag in the curl, high low, you got the yeah, like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, drag and C route, high low, little, like, just, there's a lot of route combos that you learn over the years. I've learned this stuff over the years and stuff like that. Like, bro, like I said, bro, I'm at the point where I'm decent enough in Madden to where I never have to buy an ebook again, but I just do it, like, you know what I'm saying, because there's certain stuff you guys want to know, and there's certain stuff. But like I said, a lot of this stuff is not even in any ebooks, you know what I'm saying, but it's stuff that I see from stream, stuff that I do from me actually running it. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out. Peace.